Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. You take a look at Cleveland.
Well, it's do or die. Both teams have to be feeling the pressure. Their season's on the line. Expect them to come out passionate and aggressive. This could be a classic.
You look at the Cavaliers. Leonard with a double team. Miller outside. Back to Cunningham. Here's Edey. And that one is hammered home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Leonard. After the basket by Cleveland. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And here's Memphis. Smith with the rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Miller. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Edey. Ball stolen. Leonard attacking. And here's Thompson for three. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Down low. Cunningham, left side. Here's Miller. And he knocks the jumper down.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Pass to Rizachet. Stolen. Fast break, Cleveland. Miller outside. Cunningham outside. They set the screen. Smith outside. Fires for three. Holiday grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Edey. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
Here's Rizachet. Thompson left side. Here's O'Neal. Unloads from 13. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Edey. For three. Kamari, that's good.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. And he can really whip passes there around the court.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Edey. Here's Smith. And Cleveland another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Thompson outside. Screen by O'Neal. The three. Goes back up. Deflects the pass. Pass to Smith. And here's Cunningham outside. It's another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can.
Here's Thompson. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Back to Cunningham. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
The three from Rizachet. Cavaliers with the rebound. Miller on the wing. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they've affected. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. O'Neal's got 6.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Pass to O'Neal. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Smith. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Screen by Leonard. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Cleveland shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
Timeout call, Memphis. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Miller. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Let's go with a three. And Hero with the three. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
Looking to end the run. Kawhi slam! Wow!
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Miller. It's another three for Cleveland.
He drops yet another dime. just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Rizachet. Now Thompson. Inside. O'Neal. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Leonard with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Outside Holiday. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Jovic.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Out to Thompson. Back to O'Neal. Leonard outside. Timeout called. Memphis. Here's Thompson. 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet out. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Three-pointer, Holiday. First shot won't go. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Leonard outside. Screen by O'Neal. Lets it fly. Shot by Leonard, no good.
You just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 15-6 run. Miller outside. To the inside. Pass to Edey. From behind the arc. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Miller outside. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. Back to Cunningham. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cunningham got 6 in the quarter.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Here's Leonard. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Pass to Edey. Miller outside. Here's Edey. Second chance effort. Nice move. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers out in front by 19 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. LeVert outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. LeVert's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The steal. Thompson outside. Screen by O'Neal. From outside the arc. Thompson's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Cunningham looking it over. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Sexton with it. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Back to Sexton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. The Cavaliers lead by 20. Here's Cunningham. Into the lane. And he dunks it down.
I love that move by Cunningham to create the space for himself.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Tyson. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And so it's Memphis with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Man, good whistle there.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Jaquez up top. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, coming up the floor, you're not going to out-hustle Jaquez.
With the teardrop. It's Jaquez on the wing. Sends it home from 3-point land. Jaquez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Sexton. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
Back to Hero. Here's the pick. Pass to Hayes. Here's Jovic. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Outside Jaquez. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Jaquez has got 8.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Now here's Sabonis. Here's Sexton. Another shot. Pass to Tyson. Sexton with it. It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And the finish on the break with the slam.
It all starts with the steal by LeVert. He timed that swipe just right.
For 3, Sexton. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 17-7 run. The shot by LeVert, no good. And so it's Memphis with it. Pass to Pritchard. 3-pointer. And again, Memphis no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And finished off by Hayes.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Robinson-Earl. just 3 to shoot. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Pritchard, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Now LeVert takes the 3. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Jovic. And another shot. And the shot goes. Jovic has got his first bucket in this one. Here's Sabonis. Some solid defense from Hayes. And so it's Cleveland with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well. And hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And so Holiday will bring it up for Memphis. Stolen by Miller. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Holiday. Thompson right side. Pass to O'Neal. And he jams it home with authority.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Tries to... Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And here's Memphis. And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Pass to Cunningham. It's stolen by Leonard. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's O'Neal. That one a little long. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Edey. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Knocks it down from distance.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And here's Thompson for 3. Smith with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
There's the drive. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Screen by Leonard. And here's Thompson for 3. They get it again. Screen by Leonard. Good as the jump shot falls.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And there it is for him.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
That doesn't go either for Thompson.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Cunningham missing. Here's Risacher. Screen by O'Neal. Down low. He shoots it. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots. These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Smith hits them both. 50 seconds left to the fourth. Here's Leonard. Smith with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And that one good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Thompson's shot is off.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. Fader on the way. Doesn't go for him. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game.